Chick Chick Boom is a new strategy game on WiiWare that pits two teams of adorable chicks against each other and has you battle it out until one side is completely gone. The game is for 1 to 4 players and can be downloaded worldwide right now for only 800 Wii points. A typical match in Chick Chick Boom is turn-based and starts with one player selecting an attack. You can choose between a bomb, which will obviously explode, a weight that drops from the sky to crush chicks, or a vicious plant that will nip at your opponent's chicks. After you've selected an attack, you then have to trace the dotted line to send it over to your opponent's side of the arena. The faster you manage to trace, the more powerful your attack will become. Each of the 3 attacks have 3 upgrades to them, so for example, the bomb can turn into a frog bomb that leaks out acid after exploding, or even a ladybug bomb, which might not seem deadly, but trust me it is, because it'll blow up once, and then it'll shoot out 2 little mini bombs. Defending yourself against attacks is obviously pretty important and involves pointing your Wii remote at the screen to draw lines to block your chicks from danger. The vicious plant, for example, requires you to draw upward lines for it to grow on. The weight can only be blocked if you draw a straight line for it to fall on, and the bomb requires you to draw kind of a half circle around it to cover up the explosion. Now, timing is very important when drawing, though, because your lines do disappear somewhat quickly. You can duke it out in up to 3 different arenas. Each one not only looks different, but also has a special attack bonus. The city has a UFO that beams up chicks, the ship features an octopus that swats at your chicks, and the Haunted Woods has sneaky little ghosts that will mess with you in a variety of ways, such as eating the lines that you draw. There's also bonus characters that will pop up in every stage randomly. For example, Corncob Man can be shot at to earn health when your chicks eat the little kernels. There's also a piñata that's filled with bonuses and will fall from the sky. You need to then shoot at it and get it to land on your side. As you can imagine, trying to get the piñata against another player can become insanely frantic. Even though the gameplay is pretty straightforward here, there is a lot of complexity in terms of what you can do. You may even develop some of your own sneaky strategies against your opponents. One thing I love to do is, when the other player is tracing their attack, point over on their side of the screen and shake your cursor all over the place. It's a little underhanded and sneaky, but trust me, it'll get results. You can play 3 different modes in Chick Chick Boom. There's duel mode, which is the main game where you'll battle as 1 versus 1 player, or you can play with up to 4 people in teams of 2. There's a time mode, where you need to eliminate all of the chicks on your opponent's side within a certain time limit. And finally, there's the pro mode, where you see how long you can last and how many chicks you can defeat. This mode is where you'll probably find most of the game's replay value if you're only going to be playing by yourself. You can also unlock new chicks after completing achievements. Some of them include Team Teddy, Team Mushheads, and Team Chalk Drops. None of these teams play any differently from one another. It's more of a, cute little visual update.